I'm Senator Bob Huff with my capital comment for the week of April 21st, 2014. Well, policy committee hearings are underway and hundreds of Senate bills introduced early this year are being heard. April's traditionally a month where good Republican bills are routinely killed by the majority party, the Democrats, and not much has changed this year. For the constituents who routinely ask, why don't Republicans introduce bills to create jobs or spur new business creation? Well, the answer is, we do. But when policy committee hearings start in April, those bills are voted down at the first opportunity, which is why most of you never hear about them. An example of this practice took place just this week as I watched two of my bills go down to defeat in committee. SB 981 would have reduced the state's regulatory burden on the private sector and California's job market by ensuring that all state agencies actually review the regulations in order to identify those that are the most burdensome and obsolete. There's over 28,000 pages of regulations on the books in California. Does overregulation hurt job creation? Is the sky blue? A Sacramento State University study found the total cost of regulation is approximately $493 billion, or 3.8 million lost jobs, a tenth of the state's population. Common sense dictates that we should do something about this problem, but common sense is in short supply in Sacramento. Public employee unions showed up in force to oppose my bill in the Senate Governmental Organization Committee, where it fell a single vote short of passage. Democrats who control the Senate Elections Committee pulled the same trick with another bill I introduced, SB 1294. This was a simple measure that would have transferred the authority to write the ballot title and summary on the many propositions that appear on the California ballot during the election season from the Attorney General's office to the nonpartisan Legislative Analyst's office. California statute dictates that the Attorney General, quote, give a true and impartial statement of the purpose of a measure, end quote. Yet the opposite is often true. Titles and summaries that appear before voters are often slanted to offer the Democrat Party's belief. The Legislative Analyst's Office is already required under state law to prepare an impartial analysis describing a ballot measure. They're also required to submit the analysis to a committee of 5 persons for review to confirm clarity and easy comprehension for voters. Recently, San Jose Mayor Chuck Reed sued Attorney General Kamala Harris over a pension reform ballot measure he had championed. In this case, Attorney General Harris faced allegations of using false and misleading statements, which argued for the measure's defeat. By transferring the duty of preparing ballot titles and summaries to the nonpartisan legislative analyst with its exemplary track record rather than the partisan Attorney General, SB 1294 would have eliminated these partisan problems that plague the entire ballot initiative process. Absolutely nobody showed up in committee to oppose my bill, but that didn't stop Democrats from lining up to either vote against it or not vote at all. My common sense bill died on a party line vote, which is the life for Republican legislators, at least, in Sacramento. Thanks for joining me. I'm Senator Bob Huff.